Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. That's how you do it. Mwah. Exactly how we do it. Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. We tore them up right out at the same place yesterday. Go back and look for that chatterbait video. Chatterbait bite was on. I caught a lot of bass, but I got worn out. So I got some rest last night, right back at it again this morning. Shut up, frog. Right back at it again this morning, but first, the sun is already up, but it's still early. It's not quite 7 o'clock yet. 7 a.m. We're going to go to the shallows. Now, it's dead calm. There's no wind anywhere. If you guys can make that out. There's virtually no wind on the water. So I'm going to go down to the shallows. It's kind of hard to use a chatterbait in there in the shallowest part. I'm going to try to use probably a frog, and then maybe hit it with a whopper plopper and see if we can get a topwater bite first. Then we're going to chatterbaits. Now today what we're going to do different, I'm bringing all my chatterbaits out. The little micros, the minis from Z-Man. Got a couple cheap Chinese ones I'm going to try. And then maybe try just different colors and see if the same chatterbait bite is on out here again today. So buckle up, hang on, wish me luck. Let's get her wet. Come into it, what do you think? All the way across there. I know there's a bass there. I know. I know there's a bass there. Stay on. First bass of the day on the frog. I told you guys that's why I love it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful bass. Look at that beautiful bass, and look at that beautiful bait. Mwah. Told you guys before about this thing. All right, one down, 55 to go. I don't know if there's going to be any more right in that spot, but we'll give it another shot, and then we're going to get on into the actual shallow part. Let's just get on up in here, work our way into this shallowest part, because I want to hit it with topwater for sure, because I came in here yesterday and I could not hardly even get any baits. There's so much grass once you get up in here. I know there's fish in here, but last 2 times I've hit this place, I had that big monster over there, whatever it was, and there's fish here, but it is very hard to get a bait work through that grass. So I wanted to hit it with topwater. Got one. He's a skier. Another little guy. This is exactly what... Ooh, I barely had him. Look at that. Barely. But it got him. Mwah. Nice bass, no picks yet. We need a big bass. Come on. Ooh, whoa. Peed on me. Brought my old Ender's rod back out of retirement. Another nice little bit, about a medium heavy. 6'6". I like it for... There we go. Oh. I like it for these. Drag just a couple quick. Chatterbait. At least we had a hit. There we go. And that's the size we were getting yesterday until we got into about 3 to 5 big ones. Caught a bunch of these. We hadn't tried this bait at all yesterday. Figuring the bite may be a little tougher because we already hit them hard with chatterbaits. I figured I'd try this color, and so far, yes, it's working. But this rod, kind of a good all-purpose, and it's built real well, made in America, made in the USA. I don't even know if Ender still makes rods anymore, but also, first time using this bait. This is it's not the micro, it's the mini. So it's not the smallest Z-Man. chatterbait, but the next size up. I believe it's a 1/4 ounce, I want to say. The smallest, the micro is like an 1/8 ounce. There we go. Knew that would catch a fish. Oh, that's a good one too. Look at that bass. Look at that beautiful creature. Get up here, you beast. BFS, what I still call BFS. A lot easier to throw on BFS gear. That little dude than it is with conventional stuff. There we go. There's the old shell cracker. Still crack-a-lacking. The old shell cracker is still crack-a-lacking. Crack-a-lack Jack. I'm gonna try this. Have I talked about this combo enough? I changed the colors. Oh, I love it. It's just crazy super light. But what I'm gonna talk about right now is that bait. The one from Bass Pro Shops. I talk about how good it is on the Omega Custom Tackle. Seems fairly durable. I don't know how it'll be on this little jig, but I want to try it by itself and see if it has fish catching abilities, which it does. I just cast it out there and bam. Oh, that is a good bass too. My gosh, that's big bass of the day. Oh, I don't know. This rod, I guess I could probably lift it, but I don't want to try it. I don't want to break it. It's one of my favorite rods. And it is definitely not ultralight, it's light. Look at that bass. Wow. I think I got a new favorite all around everything. That thing has blue, brown, green, red flake. I mean, it's got all kinds of colors in it. I couldn't tell you what color this bass wanted, but guess what? He wanted it hard. Yeah, he did. Switch hands here. Give him a kiss. Mwah! It's probably a male. You just kissed a male. But anyway, hey, I don't judge. Honestly, I don't. There's the bass. There's my favorite, well, one of my favorite combos. And there's my new favorite jig to throw. Look at that sucker. Oh yeah, let's get him in the water. Here we go. Let's go. Fine, be that way. There we go, right like that. Just change baits. It's one of those kind of days. Seems like the minute I change up, I catch 1 or 2 bass, bam, like on the first cast, and then nothing for, you know, a while. And if I switch baits, I catch one. Nice chunk. Boys and girls, I'm trying to catch us a big bass on this rod and reel combo, kuying Teton. Love the rod, love the reel. I'm trying to get myself to like the way the reel palms. It's not bad. I'm kind of getting used to it. So I think it's a keeper because it's an awesome reel. And what it does, it's awesome. So I've thought about getting me a couple more for the bigger stuff because it's one of the smoothest reeling reels that I've ever used. And with this KTF stuff, you know, it casts the little stuff awesome. There we go. Oh boy, man, that ain't big, but it's a bass. I can tell. How can I tell? Because I can. It ain't big, but it's for this rod it is. I can feel the drag. I need to get clickers for these since I decided to keep them. Look at that bass with the grass. Let's see, I don't want to break my rod, but they claim. Look at the drag going. I got the drag so loose. Look at that. That old kuying Teton. It's a hell of a rod for like 58 bucks. Not gonna lie. I just decided right now that I'm gonna buy the bigger one. They make a 6'6" one piece. It costs more money to get it here because of the shipping and all that, so they charge more for it. But this is just an awesome little rod for catching fish. Any fish, panfish, bass. It is awesome. It's awesome. Little Z-Man micro chatterbait. Right. We got a pattern. Throw chatterbait. Any color, size, whatever, they will hit it. But now we got to find a big bass pattern. You can reel this pretty slow too. Let's just see how slow. How slow can we reel? The little micros actually pick up pretty quick too. There we go. I need to tighten that drag just a touch. Oh man. Kuying Teton, throwing chatterbaits. Got her on fire. It's on fire. Look at that beautiful bass, would you? He tried to hook me. He ain't gonna hook me. There she is. Z-Man micros. That thing weighs like an 1/8. But this area. Oh, that was it. I've still got him. Jackhammer. Is it a bigger bass? I can't tell. That may be a little bit bigger, boys and girls. Yep, good bass. He's not huge. Bass of the day though so far. Oh, I got him hooked weird. Oh, hold still. I got him. I got him. I got you, baby boy. Another jackhammer bass that was working. I should have threw the little one over there. That'd have been awesome. I just put down the little Kuying Teton. He done spit off my trailer. That's the jackhammer. I'm having some technical difficulties. As you can tell, it's hot by probably how wet I look. The GoPro keeps doing weird stuff like it's overheating, so I'm kind of just decided for a minute here anyway, unless the breeze comes in, if I don't know, hopefully these clouds, if you can see them coming, will be our saving grace. They'll come in and give us a little relief. But that is a nice bass. He jumped. Chewing hooked. All right. Still catching them on a rattle trap. Largemouth bass at its finest. Let's see if it'll jump. What do you think? All right, do we have a jumper on our hands, ladies and gentlemen? No, we do not. Come on, baby, jump for us. Don't jump into my rods. Going under the... Get over here. Well, we were onto a bite with this sucker. Yes, we are. Very short period of time. Mwah. That's how you do it. We got refreshed in the truck, turned on the AC, got cooled down, had an early lunch, Cliff Bar. Got cloud cover now. I don't know for how much longer, but while we got it, we're going to try to take advantage and get going, buzzing around here with the chatterbaits. Made one pass through it already. But never hurts to hit it again. Come on, coming out right at us. I can't tell how big he is. He's not that big. Coming right at the boat. First bass in cloud cover. Not very impressive, I know. He did come on the... Can't get that bait undone. The Bayou Craw. And he jumped. I tried to make myself like that bait. There we go. There's the jackhammer. Bringing it home. Oh! Look at him jump. Good bass. Good old jackhammer. Doing it to it. I have to put on my other bait and try it. What's the odds a jackhammer bass will jump? I don't think I've had had a jackhammer bass jump yet. Let's see. Come on. No. There we go. Oh, catches fish. That's a fish. Not that big. Oh, he came off. No, he's still. What in the world? That blade was, I could feel the blade moving while the fish was on it. That's weird. I guess I was going so fast. Well, I'll make a custom tackle. That color worked for a little one. Black and blue seems to definitely slow down now that the sun's not out. Let's go back with the old shell cracker. See what's crack-a-lacking. Huh? What's crack-a-lacking is a bass right on the first freaking cast. See, that's what I'm talking about. When the bite's tough, it's like just change bait and then you'll catch one. But then you won't catch one again for like 10 minutes or so. It's crazy. But yep. Shell cracker. Alright, we swung around. Now we're going to go down the dam this way and use the wind. I'm going to make some long bomb casts with the rattle trap, trying for that big bite. The chatterbaits are still hitting, but the big bass are eluding us. So something tells me that my big bass may come on this rattle trap out here and a little deeper off the dam, away from the bank, out in the grass. I just need to, there we go. That makes, oh yeah, that's a good one. I love it when a plan comes together. Stay buttoned up, you beautiful beast, you. He's pulling drag, you can't hear it. I need to order drag clickers this week. You guys, I can't do anything with him. I got the drag maybe too loose. But that should be a nice bass, 3 to 5 pounds. Get him up here. Wow, that's a long, oh, I got grass. No, he's only like 2 pounds. Oh, but a beautiful bass. He ate that, he was wanting it. I'm gonna have to be careful this one, getting it out of his mouth. He got that sucker all the way in his mouth. Get my lucky pliers out. Get up here, you beautiful bass. Look at that. And there you have it. We got lucky. I don't see any blood. It was down in there a little ways, but I was careful and he didn't shake it. So guess what? Good to go. Let's see if it'll jump. Come on. Come on. And we'll let you go. No jump. Swam off, no problem though. Good job. Love that bait. Where's it at? I want to talk real quick. Something about yellow bellies, I believe. Because this thing is working real good. And on my chatterbait, the yellow belly on that thing is about the best thing at this pond. So I've come to the conclusion I need to start using more yellow bellied stuff. Are you yellow bellied? Are you yellow belly? It works here at Bass and Bonsai. Well, you know what I haven't thrown today at all? My favorite in the world, rod and reel. I haven't thrown it at all today. And it's going to show you why I throw it when I need to know what's in a hole. When you just know a spot looks too good, and you just know that there is a bass there, I guarantee there's a bass there. Now, sometimes the colors may change, but if you throw an old shaky head in there, still don't get a bass, you're dumb. There just wasn't nothing there. But I'm telling you, no, seriously. Seriously. In that spot, from there to there, I guarantee you, there's a bass. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, from this spigot little kick out spot to right here is a bass. We just got to get him. We got to get this worm right in front of her face. This big one, I can feel it. Yep, it's a monster. Oh! What'd I tell you? Oh, it's barely hanging on by a string, literally. Come here, I don't want to hurt you. Tear you up any more than you already are. That's just your skin. It was barely had him, but guess what? Didn't make a liar out of me. That's how you do it. When you want to get them out of there, you know they're in there. That's why I throw the old shaky head, and that's why I use these Z-Mans. That worm's good as new. Didn't even phase it. Other plastics, blue. Oh, look at me, I'm a freaking soft plastic. Okay, everybody, I'm out of here. I'm done. It's hot outside. It's getting hot in here because I had to turn the air down and talk to you guys. But we did pretty good today. Not as good as yesterday, but we came right back. Anytime you come back right to the same area and hit it again, a lot of times you're not going to do as good as that first day on the weekend. But we hit it again. We did do good, and we didn't really learn anything new. The Jackhammer does work, works good, just as good as the Z-Man original. Does it work better? Can you get a bigger bite? I don't know yet. I knew it would work just as good. It still loses just as many fish. It's still... I actually think the trailers don't stay on as well. The crawls I use, they seem to, a fish flings them off the Jackhammer quicker than any of the other chatterbaits I use. So there's that anyway. But we continue the heated challenge and battle between the Z-Man original or the Jackhammer. Is there really that big of an improvement to make it worth 3 times as much money? And then just in general, we caught just a few other bass on anything other than a rattle trap, the rattle trap. Other than the chatterbait, the rattle trap was also working. It was like a loud, fast-moving bait kind of day both days. And then actually when the clouds and wind came in, it kind of just, the bite, well, I'd already fished it for almost 2 days, so you know the bite was kind of gone with those. And maybe could have stuck around now and find another bite that's even working, or maybe even just, you know, kind of ground it out with the rattle trap more. But the rattle trap bites were few and far between. It wasn't nothing like the chatterbaits. Anyway, let's wrap this video up. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel Bass and Bonsai, please do that now. Tell anybody you know, your friends, your neighbors. Help us share the word about Bass and Bonsai. Get out of here and go Bass and Bonsai somewhere else, because I'm too hot to carry on a conversation. And like always, guys, thank you for watching. See you next week. If you're lucky. You'll be lucky. I got a feeling. Exactly how we do it. Big largemouth bass. Let's see if it'll jump. That is a beauty. We're gonna jump. Yeah! Woo! The taste of success.